I'm just waiting for my friend to join the chat. Yeah, I see it. Alright, the penalty for entering and exiting the chat is you have to give me your feet. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. No, I get the whole foot or nothing. I don't do none of that nickel and diamond shit. Settings. Oh, it's really weird. So where is my father supposed to be? Okay, my bad. It's like, yo, Dad, what's up?
What's the matter with you? Didn't you hear me calling?
You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by reputation you have at that moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount. So the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will be more willing to assign a risky task to you. That's kind of cool. I like your voice.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sassar.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
See, it's actually a pretty big map. Yeah. But without spoiling anything, he radically changes in personality as the game goes on. He's meant to start out as kind of a naive person, and he gradually goes and becomes more of a knight as things go on and becomes kind of a badass. Oh, here's that fucker.
God be with you, Knight.
What do you want?
Well, see, the thing is...
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. The wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach
Ah,
you?
fuck, here we go.
No? Well, I'll teach you then. Sure. Oh well.
Yeah! Fuck you, bro! Oh, I'm not gonna let you kick my ass, you son of a bitch! Oh, shit. Motherfucker.
Curse it!
But you knee me? You son of a bitch!
Herrgott!
Are you fucking kidding me? What is this? This is no fucking jujitsu? Like, this isn't the Matrix? Holy shit! Oh my god, you piece of shit. No. I am so tired of getting your fucking knee in my face. I should take that fucking axe, man. You know, I have things. You have things to do today, man. I got girls to fuck, people to see. Oh my god. You're just a fucking drunk.
Well landed!
Missed.
Yeah, fuck you. Give me the money. Where's my money, man?
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Well, you know what? I tried to be nice to you about it, and you called me a whore and tried to punch me in the dick. Did I go in the wrong house? Oh shit, guess I was B&E. Okay, oh here, wait. No, where the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take this fucking X and use on you, you piece of shit. Now let me check my quest log. You're taking your axe too, you son of a bitch. That's interest for being a prick. That's a prick tax. Dick. Buy some charcoal. Buy ale at the tavern. Now let's do the crossguard. No. Okay.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword.
Fucking I look messed up.
And the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved.
We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. But I better go if I can get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the day.
Certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me. I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Good health to you.
God be with you.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. How many charcoal does it say I need? 10, okay.
Take care.
I had to sell his axe too, motherfucker. Oh well.
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something?
No.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Except Mother Nature still had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
That's right. Fuck you! Thank you whoever's watching, I appreciate you. Yay! Now where's the toes? Now you have to show me 2 feet. You incurred 2 fines.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Yep, you owe me a feet debt.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Now you're getting it. Very good. Nice. Fine. Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. All right. Nice. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Nice. Good. Once again. Good. Once again. All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember, though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work.
You can't be serious, Dutch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I said only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their Diets even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope...
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words, exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up on the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge Parlement. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But don't eat some turds one day.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, how? Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm not about to, grab handfuls of shit in a time where you're gonna, fucking die from diseases. Also, he has a cut on his hand, so in the Dark Ages, let's go put some fucking shit in our wounds.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
That's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, hell. How could you pass a good chance like this?
Sorry, I don't have time to
get something to
throw
eat.
the shit.
I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah, see? The Papal Schism, or Western Schism, was a rift in the Catholic Church in the Middle Ages during which there were two papacies existing simultaneously. One in Rome and the other in Avignon, France. It began in 1378, the year after Pope Gregory XI brought the papal court back to Rome from Avignon, where it resided for almost 70 years due to hostilities between the Roman papacy and the Kingdom of France. When Gregory died, the Neapolitan Bartolomeo Perigiano was elected pope with the name Urban VI. He, however, quarreled with the very college of cardinals that elected him. Oh, fuck it. I'm not... Okay. They therefore declared his election void and elected a new second pontiff, Pope Clement VII, who re-established the papal court in Avignon and was recognized by Scotland, Castile, Aragon, Navarre, and Portugal. Oh, so they elected him and he disagreed with them, so they said his election was null and void. What assholes. The schism continued even after the death of the original rival popes, the election of Boniface IX in Rome and Benedict XIII in Avignon. The popes in Avignon were called anti-popes. Anti-popes. That's awesome. At this time, European efforts to restore the unity of the Roman Catholic Church were growing. Unfortunately, neither the council nor the popes themselves were able to reconcile, as neither side was willing to budge on their demands. In 1409, the dispute escalated to the point that the cardinals declared both popes invalid and elected a third, the anti-pope John the 23rd. None of the popes admitted to being dethroned, however. The conflict embroiled the rulers of the various countries involved. So they created a battle between 3 different popes. What the fuck? Every time they were trying to make it better, they just made it so much worse. Among others, Sigismund of Luxembourg, who took the side of John the 23rd. The Council of Constance was convened on November 5th, 1414 to resolve the issue. The Council secured the recommendations of Antipope John the 23rd and Roman Pope Gregory the 13th. And in 1407, elected a new pope. Another one? Oh my god. Based in Rome. This essentially brought an end to the schism, although there were subsequently 2 more anti-popes who continued to be supported by a minority, Benedict XIV and Clement VIII, who resigned in 1429, leaving Martin once again the sole pontiff. Jesus Christ. Man, that church did not have its shit together in the Dark Ages. Yeah, the Golden Age of Charles IV. This is stuff that explains kind of what's going on. When the young son of John of Luxembourg, Charles inherited the title of Moravian Margrave, and subsequently, more popes, more problems. And subsequently, the Czech throne, he embarked on not only economic but also cultural development of his kingdom, a period dubbed the Golden Era. In 1348, Charles founded one of the oldest universities in Europe. Many cities, towns, and castles acquired new fortifications, and new bridges, infrastructure, and churches were built. To strengthen his position in Europe, he made good use of political marriage, thus allying his family with prominent families in neighboring countries. He even had influence over the appointment of ecclesiastical dignitaries. Wow, that is a fucking word. Thanks to firm rule and a policy based on the alliances, he was able to keep the peace in Europe. Charles was an educated monarch, interested in the arts, which is reflected in the architecture of new cities, especially Prague, which under his new rule, many new houses, churches, including St. Vitus Cathedral and city walls sprang up. So they had a golden age of this king who helped them build churches and keep the peace and, build shit, and art is a time of enlightenment. And then his son, he died from old age, and his son took over, and his son was a fucking dunce. Abduction of Wenceslas IV. Wenzelus IV was an incapable ruler, rather the opposite. During his reign, he was abducted several times in attempts to wrest power from him. Wow, several times. Real shitty king. The first time, in 1394, he was taken captive in one of his residences in Boron near Prague and taken to Waldburg Castle in Austria. The abduction was engineered by the opposing nobility called the League of Lords. In 1402, Wenzelus was abducted for a second time by his half-brother, this is the events of this game, Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary, who aspired to the Bohemian throne with the support of the high nobility and incarcerated in Vienna, from where he managed to flee with the help of loyal nobles. In November 1403, Sigismund had in the meantime brought in higher taxes on towns and monasteries. Any towns that refused to submit, he conquered and ransacked. The conflict grew into a protracted civil war which did not abate even after the death of Wenzelus. So yeah, his brother was so dead set on finding his brother and taking the throne that he basically tore apart the entire fucking Bohemia. It's kind of insane. Alright, now time to go to the tavern and get my winch. Yo, Bianca! I'm thirsty in more ways than one. Okay, well let me talk to her. Will you give me the fucking silent treatment?
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Sniggity snooty, I'm after that booty.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any single maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I'll have a beer and a poke.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Hope you accept dick.
Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Sabian schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
So many double entendres, so much implications. Oh my god. Oh hey, there's a barber. Do I mind to get a haircut?
Water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
Oh, it's the tailor, my bad.
Well done.
Go back to father. Sup, Daddy-O?
Yeah, about time. You got everything I wanted.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. You can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the Master and Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does he
That's pretty dope hilt.
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. Got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he?
I wasn't even involved! What the fuck, Dad?
If you're mixed up in this, or if it's just those friends of yours, it's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand? Yes. Look me in the eye. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish. So what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Like, they go into a lot of detail in this game about even the littlest of things. It's kind of interesting.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university. And all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Dude, that is a fucking beautiful sword. I mean, seriously, that is some fucking hardcore craftsmanship.
It is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
By the way, have you seen the trailer for the new Batman?
Henry.
The new Batman movie? It looks fucking awesome. I was seriously impressed.
Bring those nails and don't keep Teresa waiting.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
That will do. Go and get those damn nails.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Oh shit, man. Now they finished the pommel. Oh my god. Now they finished the fucking hilt. Look at how pretty it looks, man.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
Look at that sword. Fuck.
Lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Really making your daddy proud, aren't you?
I have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us.
God, that's such a gorgeous sword.
Have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir. Have a safe journey to Sasson.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
I think as sons, we all kind of wonder about what our fathers were up to.
Come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword. and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world. Meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
The messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oh, shit. That's not good. Shit, there's a big fucking army. Oh my god, they're just unleashing on the fucking town?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Fuck.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Man, shit got bad really quickly. Jesus Christ.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move in, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Shit, Dad's kicking ass. Fuck. Oh shit. Jesus. Oh fuck.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them! Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Ah shit. I'm not sure. I think so. Ah, fuck. Run. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Actually, hold on. Let me open up my codex. I think it just told me. No, it hasn't yet. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna have to take one of your fucking horses. Oh, shit. Oh, God. No. No, no, no. Fuck. Run. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, come on. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Shit. That went bad fucking in a hurry. 1 second. Let me check something. Okay. I guess I'll just keep heading this way so I don't get fucking skewered. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, why do I not have the fucking sword equipped? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? What the fuck? Okay. This game has a more difficult than you might think control scheme. Takes a little bit getting used to. Like, you have to hold circle to run. Yeah, yeah. Laugh at me dying. That's okay, I'll turn on you. I'll flip you. Flip you and stick you.
A picsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Don't you laugh at me. They really make you weak at the beginning. I have to be a chivalrous fucking knight, okay? It ain't easy being cheesy, but I gotta be. Okay. You just run up the tally on getting them feet, right? Oh, okay, now I understand. Get on the fucking horse! Get on the horse! They're going to kill me!
Yeah.
Didn't matter. You in my chat, these are my rules. I'm seeing them feet. I'm getting them feet. I'ma beat my meat to the feet. Gonna give you that wham bam thank you ham. Oh fuck. Oh man, they clipped me. The more you fight, the rougher it's gonna be. Dim's the rules. Ah, fuck. Oh god.
Left. Halmor gets to the left, along the stream. Yeah. Flee to Talmberg.
Oh, they're still on my ass. Serpentine! Serpentine! Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I'm stuck in a bush. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. No. No. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. I am trying, horse. The fuck, dude? You're gonna get us killed.
Run for it.
The fuck is wrong with you, horse?
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you said. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out.
Oh, he fainted.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. As good as new.
Yeah, I'm fucking great.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard report. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
Sir, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Towneburg. This castle was built on a rocky promontory at the beginning of the 4th century, either by Ernst or Nost or of Kunantz or Hasnada of Uschitz from Uschitz. For more than 200 years, the castle was the seat of the Lords of Uschitz, who were later renamed to their residence, the Lords of Towneburg. In 1390, the castle came to the possession of Divish of Towneburg. The same year, it was seized by Hevel Medic of Veldic, who took Divish prisoner. Medic did not release Divish until 1397, when he was forced to do so by a decision of the provincial court. Only a ruin now remains of the castle in the midst of residential development.
You've done well. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he wastes his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons.
Yeah, all this is real shit.
It's a great loss.
Yeah, I mean, you should go.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Towneburg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you?
Must be as hungry as a bear.
Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer area.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
She had the whole Princess Leia bun thing going on.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel so good.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Roast duck. Mash. Bread roll. I'm just taking all this shit. Yeah, well, these are the only good pair of blue jeans that I have. And they're the only pair of pants that I have that I'm somewhat proud of. Yeah, I know how much you love cheese. One second. Oh, God. Damn it. I ate. Oh. This is a gorgeous game world for real. I swear, man, white bitches and cheese. It's kind of insane. Okay, Karen. You never know. Today it's cheese, then it's pumpkin spice, then it's black tar heroin.
Yes?
Pity intrusion. I didn't hope you would, did I?
My lady? No, not at all. But what brings you here at this house?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
I just slept for 12 hours.
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Damn.
You might be right. I'll tell you what. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Knight owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Knight had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Knight still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzi. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Oh, Bianca died.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, knights in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. Cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror.
She wants to date.
For the rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
People suck, yo.
That such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings.
Is life gonna bring me that ass on a platter?
Not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Also, in comparison to the horrors you went through.
And what is it with me and married women?
I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavik, and killed many of our men, and even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
It's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. I didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. I tried for years, but it seemed I was desperately left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harville punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
She needs that fresh young meat.
So Vivish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly. Only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. Now, we're here.
Melody, you're still young. Beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own.
Nah, you know, take off your dress, relax.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
See, this game has a really good fucking story. Like, seriously, for real. This game has a great fucking story. That's kind of fucked up, dude.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Oh, wait a minute. In the medieval, purely patriarchal society, the man was the head of the family, with the roles of women determined by their relationship to him: daughter, sister, wife, mother, or widow. Girls had a short childhood according to municipal documents, reaching the age of maturity between 12 and 15 years of age. Boys, in terms of territorial law, became grown-ups at 15. Jesus Christ. Men spent most of their time with their craft, trading and swordsmanship, depending on their station in life, while women attended housework and family. Only a widow could obtain permission to conduct trade or craft activity with the help of journeymen, of course. Village women did not leave their homes very much, or wander the vicinity needlessly. Some rules about venturing out were dictated by social class. While townswomen and noblewomen could venture beyond the home only when accompanied by their spousal servants, the wives of artisans, merchants, and peasants could walk about unaccompanied. Who would have thought that the wife of a fucking peasant had more freedom of movement than a fucking queen or noble? Ain't that a bitch? And this is what I'm talking about when I talk about manners and rights and all that stuff. When I say that sometimes manners and society can be a fucking prison. But anyway, the domestic activities of well-to-do women included embroidery, cleaning, childcare, surprising, shopping, and playing musical instruments. What are they playing, fucking lutes? Village women spent their time working in the fields or pastures, beekeeping, weaving, spinning, preparing food, knitting, and sewing. During the High Middle Ages, the ideal of beauty was the thin, pale woman with long blonde hair, small rounded breasts, relatively narrow hips, and a narrow waist. The most important thing was, of course, health and fertility. A woman in the Middle Ages would, from the beginning of sexual maturity, be pregnant virtually every year. Oh my god. It was not unusual for one to be a mother 3 or 4 times over by the age of 20. Holy shit. Births were complicated and aftercare inadequate, so the risk of death in childbirth was great. Girls were afforded less attention than boys, but when it came to honor, the contrary applied. Old maids, seduced daughters, and unmarried mothers brought the family shame. While boys inherited the livelihood, the parents of girls had to accumulate a dowry with which to compensate the bridegroom. That's kind of insane. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get the torch. Man, I just got fucking... Give me that torch. Okay.
All they have to do is lean on some scholar.
Bzzah!
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, everyone prepare.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there. Quote.
Aye, we will.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Rubber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship...
Yay!
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle from all clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, Better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Balding.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out!
Med?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Is that a request?
I'd rather it was a request granted yesterday.
Of course I will. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Shit was going down. Right? I mean, if I need to be doing the fucking grunt work, I should get a helmet.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble soul, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen!
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Good day to you.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always all power and money.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish, and from those who fled from Sigismund's village.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defenses too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored him?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My man froze my temper. If you hear my O.C.G do the same, I had to bury my parents.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it. Take care.
So I gotta figure out a way to get out of town.
Good health to you.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war horse out of Bohemia for good.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
God be with you.
I'm pretty sure you can also just jump out of the gate if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Psych! Fuck. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. God damn it. I'm always running for somebody in this fucking game. And I don't have a fucking horse. You know, that was a cow. Those were cows. Ugh. Jesus. If anybody fucks with me, I will stab them in the dick. This is a fact. Oh, this is just perky.
It's a charcoal burner.
Fucking people hanging from a tree. Or from a wheel thing, anyway.
Hey!
Oh, shit. No, bring your sword back out. How fun were you in there with the gate blocked down? Okay, I'll go around. Somehow I don't trust this guy.
What's going on there? Who's there?
Ah, fuck yep.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Okay, bitch.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's right, you stupid bitch. Oh. Ah, they really did a number on my fucking town. Shit.
He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him like me.
God, this guy fucking suck.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Alright, I'm gonna end this part here. If I go past 2 hours, it gets all wonky, and then I'm gonna resume maybe if you can watch. If not, I understand.